Hey, Pisces, intuitive soul coach here with your June 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. So Pisces, how are you feeling? Are you feeling the effects of that full watermelon moon in the sign of Sagittarius that we've recently had? Now that moon ushered in a brand new sense of optimism, adventure, travel, and momentum. So some of you Pisceans are feeling quite spontaneous. You're feeling the need to open up to change, to do something differently this time around. There could be a new energy brought to your career, brought to your relationships. You may have a new momentum to tackle a health goal, maybe even tackle cleaning of a garage. So whatever it is that you are feeling that may be out of the blue or quite spontaneous, I feel like this is the month for you to take action. So let's dive in and see what we have here for you. Oh, I love this. So your main energy here, and possibly what you don't see coming, but you may be feeling that innate ability within, you have this Aries energy of just going for it, right? And this is what we were just talking about. So taking it to the next level. If you have an idea, boom, go with it. If you have something on your chest, I feel like you're going to just say it, right? There's no holding back here. And a lot of you are working on leaving the past in the past, right? Leaving it behind because it doesn't belong with where you're going. And these two came out together here. So you're definitely leaving something behind and moving towards a brand new beginning. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the Fool showing up in your reading as we clarify. I'm also getting Judgment. I feel Wheel of Fortune. So some of you are having an increase when it does come to financial flow or money or abundance in whatever way that shows up in your world. All right, let's see what we have here. We have Capricorn and Taurus, Aquarius and Libra, Aquarius and Aries. We have Aries and Capricorn. So you may have these placements in your chart, especially if they are doubled up here, like we see with Aquarius. Some of you have strong Aries or Aquarius in your chart. You may be dealing with another person in your world that carries those traits heavily, or you're just embodying the energies showing up here. So let's start with Capricorn and Taurus. So for you Pisces, unleashing your kindest self by being able to be kind to yourself first and foremost, because there's something you're getting rid of, you're detoxifying from, because this row is more of the beginning of June or something you are wanting to release around that full moon, or you have released. This can be double energy here with the detoxification. So it could be addictions, fears, obsessions, codependency, manipulating people or energies around you. It can even be materialism, laziness, over analyzing, overthinking, right? Anything that we attach ourselves to that is not good for our highest self, right? It is about you getting rid of those limiting beliefs, those patterns, just whatever just no longer serves you that you've been wanting to work on, but sometimes you fall back into the old pattern, the old habit. This is about you being kind to yourself by honoring what your soul and your body is asking of you. What is your soul asking you to get rid of at this time? I do feel a strong, heavy energy towards the Eight of Cups as well. So heading towards your wish fulfillment by leaving, or it feels like you may be abandoning. Other people may say, well, you're abandoning that idea or that project or that person or that relationship. But really, you're walking towards your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. So we may see the Eight of Cups in your reading. We have here reflecting on your priorities. This is mid-month, which is interesting because we have that June 18th new moon in Gemini, and Aquarius is also air, just like Gemini. And this is about you reflecting. So I do feel like there's going to be a pause, a reflection, and a reevaluating period of how to get something done, how to plan, how to tackle a new project. It could be something such as maybe you want to clear out an old space. Maybe you need to clear out the garage, but it feels like a heavy task. And if you're able to break it down to bite-sized pieces, or if you're able to tackle and come up with a plan, maybe you have a friend that can come help you do this. I'm sensing that you're taking a look at what needs to be done and you're making a calculated action plan to do it. So that's what I feel here for you. You're taking a leap this month, and it may be something that you've been putting off, but now is the time to put it out into the universe and take action. We have make time for self-love, Libran energy. So this is a really powerful time to, again, if you've been putting off something that you've wanted to get rid of for yourself, I mean, this could be taking a day, mental health day, right? It could be taking some time to maybe just be by yourself, take that trip, book that flight, visit family, call up a friend that you haven't seen for quite some time. This can be a spa day, just going and taking a walk in nature, spending time with your grandchildren, whatever this may be for you. Maybe it's reading that book that's been sitting on the nightstand for 6 months, right? This is about you making time for you, because Pisces, you're a lover. You do things for everyone else, and sometimes you fail to fill your own cup. So this can be where you take some time out for you, Empress energy, right? Fill your own cup so that it flows into your garden and can water others, but you must take care of you first. I'm getting book here. I just said book, reading a book, but some of you may be writing a book or journaling. That could be an act of self-care that some of you are getting back into. Maybe you've let yourself go from it, or you've reflected on other things, or there were different priorities that took precedence. Now we have this Aquarian energy once again. This is about trusting the universe. Now I'm getting crown chakra here. Some of you may have lost trust that you were going to actually move towards that 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment, that there was some sort of goal or milestone. This is still happening for you, Pisces, but sometimes we get caught up in the conditional energy of the devil, right? Or whatever it is that we need to detoxify from. And it could be some negative thoughts. It could be some old beliefs, or something that maybe betrayed you, or you felt like got lost in the shuffle, right? Maybe you thought, wow, I've been praying and praying and praying for this change, for this new opportunity, for this new life, and it's just not happening. I must be left out. I must be the one that's not getting what I deserve or what I've been asking. That's not true. Sometimes divine timing is different than our ego's timing, right? So trust in the universe. The universe does have your back, but timing can be completely different. What you seek, what is aligned with your soul, is absolutely going to happen. Some of you need to know that, right? If it is aligned with your soul's purpose, your soul's destiny, your soul's blueprint, it is going to manifest in this world. Now, if there is a repetitive pattern that keeps happening and showing up over and over in your world, Pisces, then there could be an incomplete lesson, something that your soul wants to further grow with. That's why we have repetitive patterns show up, because we want to evolve. And maybe the soul is saying, we want to evolve. There's more we need to know here. But the human ego is saying, I'm fed up, right? I don't want to deal with this any longer. I feel like I've learned the soul lessons. So this is about you getting in touch with your higher self, meditating, getting out in nature, connecting more, but trusting that you're not separated from source. You're not singled out. You're not the one that's over there being benched while everyone else gets to play the game. No. That would be awful. That doesn't happen, right? Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have step into your power, Aries energy. Beautiful. So once you trust, right? Because this is below. This card is below, towards mid to end of June. Once you trust that, yes, things are working out exactly as they should, once you trust that, yes, the universe has your back, you're going to be able to step into your power, and you're going to be able to feel more of that flow instead of resistance that you've been feeling. Now, I am getting that Wheel of Fortune energy, so I feel like you have completed a cycle, but it's been difficult. Maybe it was a karmic cycle, a relationship, a pattern, a habit, an addiction, whatever it may have been, but you're detoxifying from it, and I feel like this is the month that you truly embrace who you are inside and out. So I love this. I can't wait to clarify these for you. Aries energy, once again, go for it. Yeah, no more holding back. Whatever this is, limiting beliefs, patterns, people, career, situations, whatever has been holding you back here, it's time for you to leave that in the past because it does not belong where you are going. That's what Capricorn energy says here. So Pisces, it's time to go for it. So let's start to clarify here because this is really exciting for you. A lot of you are going to be, I don't want to say shocked, but you're not believing that it's this simple, but really it's not simple. You've already been working through it, but when it shows up, it feels simple. That's kind of what I'm getting here for you. All right, let's take a look at what it is that you are unleashing. Unleash your kindest self. And what is it that you're trying to detoxify from? There's the Empress. Beautiful. Doing things for everyone else, but not having that time to nurture yourself at times. The Empress energy is saying you're no longer going to neglect what your soul is calling you to do. Some of you, I mean, the Empress showing up can be at times of smothering a situation. I don't feel that way. I feel it's more of neglecting what your soul is really longing you to do. For some of you, it's travel. For some of you, it's reaching people on a global level. There's something here with birthplace, birth country. It could be connecting to your soul's truth or to your earthly body as well. I'm getting some of you needing to connect to the body, mind, and soul. But when this Empress shows up, she's a goddess. She's creative. She's sexy, maternal. She nurtures and grows. Whatever she puts in her garden, whatever seed she plants grows to fruition. Now, here's the Two of Wands. Some of you may be going back and forth, right? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I open this business? Do I stay in where I'm at, right? Do I move here or there? I feel like the more that you put into that self-love, the more you unleash your kindest self and get rid of what no longer serves you, the more you'll be able to make those decisions to benefit you in the moment and down the road as well. Because the Two of Wands can be about making those decisions. It can be about expansion, creating that vision for yourself and taking the next step, because you may be contemplating at this time, is the grass greener, or what else, right? There's growth. What else is out there for me? In order for you to fully step into that power, you must embrace what your heart's desire is. You must take care of you. Now, some of you are saying, well, Melissa, I have children to take care of. I have this to take care of. I have an elderly mother that I'm taking care of. Yes, right. But we must be able to take care of us and fill our cup as well. We must find that balance. There's a choice to be made here as well. Twos can bring in choices. And I feel like you have a choice with this detoxifying energy. Do you plant those seeds and continue watering them, or do you disregard the garden altogether? I feel like you don't want to disregard the garden, right? You've planted the seeds, you've been nurturing, you've been watering, and you've been watching the seedlings grow into something quite beautiful. But there's something here with neglecting or not putting your full attention on it. And I feel like that's what you're contemplating. Do I leave a situation that's toxic? I feel like it's important for you to focus your energy on things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, and that bring you love, okay? There's something here with travel coming in as well. You may meet someone who's pregnant. You yourself could get pregnant this month as well if you're in that, if you're looking for that, or maybe if you're not. But I do feel here there's some beliefs that you are working through, and it's important for you to be kind with yourself. There's something with mother energy as well. Some of you may have struggled with your own mother who may have suffered from addictions or toxic tendencies or traits. And that is about you not repeating that headache, right? A lot of you have said, I will never be like my mother. Please take it as it resonates. They're actually giving me that. There's a book. Gosh, what is that book? I mean, it's a very intense title. I'm glad my mother died, I think it's called. It sounds very intense. I haven't read it myself, but I've heard really good reviews about it. So some of you, maybe you're reading that, or there could be something within that dynamic that mirrors your own mothering relationship, or it could be you at times. You're working through some of your own parenting struggles. because the Five of Swords, this is causing a headache, and that's why it's time for you to release this as well, right? It's time for you to nurture you, stay hydrated, because someone needs the last word. This could be a relationship. I feel like someone is trying to win at all costs. They may be very argumentative. I do feel that it's important for you to stand in your power, set healthy boundaries. If this is a mother or anyone around you that's just causing you a little bit of a headache, it's time to step back, nurture you. All right, let's take a look here and see what priorities, Pisces, you are reflecting on this month. What are the priorities you're reflecting on? You're healing, double healing here. Hanged Man, beautiful. The Hanged Man has been showing up for almost every sign, or at least I've been feeling that intuitively, because what's happening is the crown chakra is opening up. It's illuminating to help us see, and that's that Gemini new moon as well, to see things that we weren't able to see before, right? It's able to allow us to see things from a different point of view, a different perspective, a higher perspective. It's allowing us to trust, right? Because that crown chakra is about trusting in the divine, trusting that you're receiving accurate messages and that you are living and breathing and leading with your soul's truth. So there is a shift happening here, and you're shifting your priorities. That maybe your priorities in the past were to take care of everyone else. Now you're taking more care of you. Maybe those priorities were to work, where now you want to spend more time with your family. There's rest here. There's recuperation. Four of Swords is about some R&R time, rest and retreat. It's self-love, it's healing, it's renewal, it's taking a break, taking a breath so you can take a break and regroup. If you've been overworking, overthinking, or obsessing about a situation here, this is time to back off, step away so you can gain a new perspective and allow your body, mind, and soul to heal. Because you have the Star card showing up. This is about guidance, positivity, and peace, and not giving up on those dreams, which we talk about the Eight of Cups walking towards the Nine of Cups, which is full wish fulfillment. What's happening here, Pisces, is the stars are aligning. You can see in the star energy that something she's been dreaming about is coming down to fruition. She is hanging on to that piece of it, right? It looks like a little bit of a cord. And this is an energetic cord here of what it is you want to manifest and bring down to reality is happening here for you. But there is a perspective shift that is required before you can manifest this. As this has been coming up a lot too, Wayne Dyer, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So in order for you to, have that new thing change in your world, you're going to look at it differently, and then you're going to be able to bring it down to earth, heal it, feel it, deal with it, and move onward. So you're definitely reflecting on priorities, and there's new ones coming in, getting rid of old ones that are no longer a priority. You're making time for you, and that's that Four of Swords energy, making some time for self-care, which we talked about earlier. So let's take a look here. How can we step into your power? How can we help you step into your power and trust the universe? If you've gone through some things that have tested you, challenged you, if you've struggled with, how can you get back into this energy and step into embrace your power fully? We have Two of Swords, so there's another two showing up. Choices, free will, right? Two of Swords can be about making decisions. It is no longer lying to the self. Sometimes we subconsciously or consciously put on a blindfold because we just don't want to see, right? We don't want to see that relationship is toxic. We don't want to accept it. We don't want to see that job is stressing us out to the max, and we don't want to feel or believe that, yes, we do have a different option, but that's going to be work. And sometimes we don't want to deal with that because we already have a lot on our plate, right? Two of Swords is taking off that blindfold, taking accountability, taking responsibility, choosing to do something new, because that's what free will is for. That's the blessing that we have here on earth. Now, the Two of Swords is about the head going in one direction and the heart going in another. Therefore, that leads you at a crossroads. Maybe you say, I have to stay in this job. It's a good paying job. I hate it. It's toxic. It's destroying my mental health. What I really want to do is move to Africa and raise elephants, right? Whatever your soul is calling you to do. Now, of course, yes, we do have responsibilities. You may have a family to take care of, but it doesn't mean that that is a pipe dream that'll never happen. You can make tiny steps today towards whatever those dreams are for you, but take off the blindfold first and know that whatever you want is possible, because you have the Six of Wands, which is one of my favorite minor arcanas. The Six of Wands is about you being awarded, you being in the spotlight, right? You having that hard work pay off. It's fame, it's victory, it's achievement, it's recognition. It is accomplishment for a job well done. You can see here right next to her is that victory wreath. She has that victory wreath next to her because she's completed something that may have been difficult for her, right? Five of Wands comes before that. So some sort of competition, possibly criticism, competitiveness, rivalry. You've overcome it, or you are heading towards overcoming it with this victory here. Stay determined. Nine of Wands says, don't give up. You're a warrior, Pisces. It may feel like you're a wounded warrior at times and you don't have any energy left, but I can guarantee you do. You do. So step into your power. Trust the universe by taking off that blindfold, knowing that you will achieve victory. And then knowing that you have that spiritual strength and determination to not give up. You're almost there. You really are. This is really beautiful. Let's take a look at how you can leave the past behind and just go for it. What do you need to do to leave the past behind and just go for it? Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles. And what do we have here? Five of Wands. We just talked about that Five of Wands. So here's the clarifier. You're still stuck in a little bit of the Five of Wands. Saturated market, competition, so much out there. You may not feel like, it feels like slim pickings at times with the Five of Wands. It can be competitiveness. It can be climbing to the top just to be let down and fall back down, right? As I always say, fall down 5 times, get up 6. You are stronger than you think you are. There will be reciprocity. Your hard work is going to pay off. This is about giving and receiving. What you put out, you're going to get in return. That is the law of karma, the law of attraction, right? So Six of Pentacles says that there, yes, will be a celebration with this Three of Cups. I love the Three of Cups here because you see the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper leads to that North Star, right? You follow that all the way up, it goes to the North Star. Even though you can't see it, you know it's there. And that true north is your soul's blueprint guiding you. So when you say yes to that divine blueprint, right? Instead of, sometimes our ego has a different plan than our blueprint, and then that can leave that Two of Swords, that conflicting, that cognitive dissonance where the head's in one direction and the heart is in another. There's going to be a celebratory moment here coming in for you. You're going to go for it and you're going to be so grateful you did. So I'm loving this for you. All right, let's take a look here and get a message from the crystal spirits, Pisces, and see which gemstone, mineral, fossil that you can use in the month of June to help you towards your highest good. What do we have here, please, for Pisces? Now, if you have this stone, awesome. If not, you can look into purchasing it, but it's not necessary. You can just meditate, take notes here. You can work with the colors, the vibrations. You can call in that energy as well. We have fluorite. Fluorite, really beautiful crystal fluorite here. And this is card 24. Some of you may be born on the 24th. You may be in a life path 2, 4, or 6, or that could be the personal year you are in. So card 24. Now, fluorite is all about clarity and purity. It's about clear focus and an end to cluttered thinking. When the way forth is clear, a sense of purpose and enthusiasm arises and the fog of distraction lifts. Fluorite spirit appears when confusion is about to disperse, giving way to pure wisdom and free, unambiguous intentions. It reminds you that you can achieve clarity by slowing down and consciously choosing. There's the choice. We have 2 choices, 2 choice cards showing up in your reading. By choosing to release any confusion and distractions. That could be what you are detoxing from as well, distractions. Still, like a still pool reflecting the beauty of the sky, a calm state of mind can produce the clarity you seek. Allowing your intentions to be pure, obstacles to co-creating can slip away as you work with fluorite to magnify all that is pure, good, and loving within you. Focus on that and it will be amplified. I'm loving this. Yeah. When it comes to relationships, in fairy tales, true love is at its purest. It's often in the magic that will break the old spell, keeping someone asleep, frozen, or acting out of alignment with who they are deep down. True love from the universe always works like a magic potion, allowing you to let go of false stories about who you are and what you can create and experience. It breaks you out of the debilitating belief that you are not worthy of all you desire. You've been frozen for far too long, and as you experience the purity of love pouring into you from the universe, you will more easily leave behind the patterns that keep you from the relationships you are entitled to enjoy. You deserve to have all that you long for and more, so work with fluorite to purify your intention. It is here to help you experience your connection to the pure love of the universe, and this will help strengthen you. Beautiful. And last but not least, when it comes to your abundance, your money, your wealth, all becomes clear when you become clear, releasing any ambiguity or confusion over mixed messages from the outside. Tune into the radio conscious universe and align with the purity of love, wisdom, and strength being transmitted so you can have a clear channel to reach you. Your outer conditions will change as you work with fluorite, becoming clear on what abundance truly is and letting go of old fears about not having enough. Riches are yours, Pisces, if you open to the universe's idea of what abundance looks like. Remember that money is only a symbol of abundance, and prosperity shows up in many different ways. So keep your eyes open. Beautiful. Fluorite is a great stone to use even when studying. If you are studying for an exam or if there's an online course, it can help you retain important information. If you have children that at times struggle with learning, you can get one of these for a fluorite crystal for your children, and it can help them. They shouldn't be kept in the bedroom though, because it can disrupt sleep patterns, because it can bring in a really heightened sense of clarity. It's a very powerful energy. I love fluorite personally. So a lot of you, if you struggle with that brain fog or connecting to your, intuitive higher self, I feel like this can help you not just on a heart level, open up the heart here, but also the vision, right? It can help you make clearer choices, which we see showing up in your reading. That is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps out. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. If you are vibing with the frequency of this channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here, Pisces. Lots of love.